Before I tell you what motorcycles I'm interested in, I'm going to tell you what I'm looking for in a motorcycle. And one of those, and it's very important to me, is tubeless tires. I want tubeless tires. Whether that's cast rims or spoked rims, it doesn't matter to me. I only ride basic fire roads for off-road riding. I don't do anything serious. I'm not planning on doing any jumps or anything, so cast rims will probably be okay. Tubeless tires. It has to have at least 85 horsepower. I need something with more horsepower than what I have on this bike. Because I just find when I'm doing some of the highway riding, this one really struggles and I want something more. Along with the horsepowers, I want something with decent wind protection. I can always add windshield later if I had to, but I would, the fairing and windshield preferably would be ideal for me for riding on the highway. I have had some really rough highway riding with high winds coming from the side, and I have this one has a little bit of wind protection but not as much as some. And the other thing is, this one has the big high front fender. So of course the next motorcycle I want is going to have a low fender. It's not going to be the Enduro style. I think, and a large gas tank. So I want something with a large gas tank, but under 1,000 cc would be ideal. Although one of the motorcycles I'm interested in is over 1,000, and I'll tell you about that. So why do I want a smaller motorcycle? I want something mid-size, so that way if I am on a Forest Service road and I drop my bike, it'll be easier to pick up. Because this one is about 450 pounds wet. I know one of the bikes that I want is, I think it's 100 pounds heavier than that. And I've looked at some 1200cc bikes that are 200 pounds heavier than this, adventure bikes. And if I'm riding on my own, which I do a lot, I don't think I want to be picking those up. I did want cruise control, but that's not... If I can find a bike at the right price, I can always deal with aftermarket cruise control later. So what are the three bikes that I'm interested in? So the first one, the big one, over 1,000 cc, is the Africa Twin Sport. The reason I want that one is the Africa Twin Sport, I believe it's after 2020, and I might be wrong, I'm still trying to research it, but I'm trying to find the tubeless tires. So Africa Twin Sport after 2020. I would definitely have to do a used one of those because I really can't afford a new one. Second motorcycle I'm interested in, and these are in no particular order, is the BMW 850 GS. Because I know I can get the 850 GS with tubeless tires. A friend of mine has the 850 GS. I haven't tried it, but he absolutely loves it for long distance trips, off-road riding, like Forest Service roads, and has super wind protection and just feels comfortable on that bike. So again, that one would probably have to be a used one. I don't know if I would want the new one. The third bike that I'm interested in, and there's actually a couple of models in this line, so that's going to be the Triumph Tiger 850 or the Triumph Tiger 900. Now, the only one of those bikes that I could do new is the Triumph Tiger 850. Now I know I'm giving up a lot, but at this point it would be about affordability. So if I can find something used with the Tiger 900, like a Rally or Rally Pro in my price range, then I might do that, depending on the mileage. I don't want anything with mileage that's too high. But the Tiger 850, brand new, is kind of in my price range. I could do that. And I am giving up some things. It has tubeless tires. It's about, I think 85 to 90 horsepower. The horsepower is just a little bit less in the 850 than the 900, even though they're the same motor, because they've tuned it down a little bit. And then it doesn't come with some extras, like it doesn't come with cruise control, it doesn't come with heated grips, all that kind of stuff. But those are things I can add later. So I've already been looking at a few dealerships for motorcycles. I've been looking at lots of motorcycles online, contacted a few people. So in the next couple days, I'm heading out to a couple of local motorcycle shops with a buddy of mine. My friend of mine, Gary, is out from Toronto. In a previous video, we discovered some problems with his Ninja when I was out visiting him. So he's out here, he has family here, and he's actually thinking about purchasing another motorcycle to leave out here so him and I can ride when he comes to visit. So we're shopping for a motorcycle. Just the fact that he wants a motorcycle here is awesome for me because we've been friends for about 40 years, and I'm super excited for him to have a motorcycle here. Alright, thanks for watching. Ride safe. If you haven't started riding yet, think of taking a motorcycle safety course. You may find that you really enjoy it. Take care.